What's good, everybody? And here we are. The PGR Devil May Cry 5 collab has landed in our faces. Yes, here we are. We got a little chibis here. We got a chibi Dante and a chibi Virgil. Bro, I gotta say, these chibis are adorable, I'm not gonna lie. We have also the chair as well, which is iconic. So I know a lot of you who it's surprising, my PGR videos actually tend to be some of my most successful on my channel, which I find crazy. So thank you so much to like all the PGR community that continuously supports me, and the PGR stream has been going like amazingly well, which is crazy. And thank you so much for the support first and foremost. As you guys know, I've been very excited for the Devil May Cry 5 collab. I've enjoyed the Devil May Cry game. It's so iconic, and now we get to finally experience, after months of waiting and seeing all the CN folk get to enjoy it, we finally get to enjoy it for ourselves. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my thoughts and feelings on this collab. So I'm going to tell you what I've done so far, just to kind of put you in the know of where I'm at with my account. Okay, this is where I'm at with my account right now. I went a bit silly style. We pulled on the fake banner because funny content. I pulled on the fake banner. I got a triple S Virgil. Everything is almost maxed at this point. And he's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I got Dante from doing the stories. This is my free Dante copy, and I'm gonna try and get him to at least SS and have some fun with him too. Again, we got 2 of his weapon, we got double weapon, and we got his cub as well. So that was going really great. That was going great. And so far, yo, Mason, thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you for 5 months. So he's basically kind of maxed at this, well, almost. We're going to be maxing a lot of them. But yeah, that's Virgil, and then we're going to be trying to get an SS of Dante as well. And you might be wondering, oh my god, Cap, how is the collab? How is everything? How do you feel? What are your thoughts out of 10 everything? So I'm going to let you know how I feel. First of all, going into the event, these events are pretty interesting. The main event that you will be experiencing and going through is Trial of Simulacrums, okay? Right now, you're able to fight Mirrored Virgil, Enora Luia, and Echo, okay? But these will be unlocked like later on. These are time gated. Right now, you can only fight Mirrored Virgil, and I'm telling you, this boss fight right here has to be one of the most fun boss fights in a gacha. Just full stop. I'm not even trying to like be a shill or anything like that. The movesets, everything, the vibes, it's just fun. If you've played Devil May Cry 5, if you're someone who's like, damn, I want a bit more, I want a taste of what's in PGR 2, I'm telling you, Mirrored Virgil is like a phenomenal fight to experience. I've tried it myself. I'm currently at SS with Hell, okay? This wasn't with much practice or many attempts so far. And I would like to, you know, I've got the title, which is really nice, but I would love to be able to get the triple S smoking sexy style with my Virgil. Next up is the story. I have yet to complete the story. I will probably do a follow-up video once I've done every single event, every boss, and done the whole story. I've only done the story up until where I can actually claim Dante. I've been voice acting everything, and I have to say, I'm positively surprised right now. It's picked up to where I'm actually invested and excited into what's happening with Laika, what's going on, what Dante and Virgil are going to do, how everyone's going to work together. I'm pretty interested. It was a little bit slow at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit kind of yappy but fun to be introduced. We had a cinematic. There's a cinematic in here between Alpha and Virgil, which is, you know, a bit of father-daughter time, which is really, really fun. The cinematic was cool. The art was amazing, okay? They showed us some absolutely banging art that hopefully I can put into the video here. But it's been such a fun story, and a lot of people, if you're both a mega PGR fan and you're a Devil May Cry fan, you are going to absolutely love what you're seeing right now. Again, once I finish the whole story, I will give more of an update on how I feel, but right now I'm invested to see what's happening next. So that's kind of how I feel about these events so far. The Mirrored Virgil has to be one of the most insane boss fights that we've had in a gacha, full stop. Like straight up full stop. We have other events where we have our character trials here. We have 2 things here which are locked. So I can't give much of an opinion of the whole patch just yet, but again, we will later on. And we have some other like mini games too. We have some mini games as well. So I've got to be, this gives me so much faith into how Kuro Games are going to handle their collabs going forward with like Wuthering Waves, for example. They've put in so much effort and energy being so faithful to the IP that I'm just confident, because we've seen what happens when devs don't put effort into their collabs, right? We end up with this. We end up with Honkai Star or Fate collab. No, don't get me wrong. The character models, I think, in the collab look good. I'm not someone who's watched Fate. I don't care about Fate. But the story was ass. Everyone knows it. Even if you're a Honkai, the story was ass. But the characters actually turned out pretty well. In terms of gameplay, they kind of cooked. Okay, they kind of cooked. But story-wise, it was kind of mid. And I feel like that left the overall feeling for people of kind of being let down. But the thing is with PGR, what matters most of all is the combat and gameplay. And oh my god, they have cooked. Like, just to kind of like give you a little bit of an insight into what exactly they're doing here, I'm just gonna run one very quickly. We're just gonna run one very quickly. We're just gonna do it on easy, so I'm just not getting too distracted on normal. There we go. Let's run Virgil real quick. Let's run Virgil. All right. They have absolutely spent so much time being faithful. You could just see this boss fight as well is one of the most like wild boss fights. The different movesets that they've implemented, that they've added in, is actually like just on another level. You could even do like the full motivated combo if you want to. It's just so nice to see the devs actually paying attention to their game. And it's just been, oh my god, dude. It's just something else. I'm doing terribly right now. I'm actually doing so bad. This is such a bad, oh my god, okay, this is terrible. Virgil is so cool, but he is. The thing is with Virgil is that he's just fucking awesome, bro. Like, it's hard even if you fuck up, it's hard for you not to look cool. Okay? It's hard not to look cool. And I think one thing to discuss is how is it gonna be for someone who maybe has never played PGR before to pick this up? That's really the thing people want to know. Like, hey, like, I love Devil May Cry. I've been looking to get into PGR. How easy is it to do that? Look at this, bro. He's doing the thing! He's doing the thing! Successful dodge. Yippee! And number 3. Successful dodge. There we go. Number 3. Based. Bro, he's just... Oh, no, he caught me! We got caught! No! And that is kind of probably my main concern. My main concern is going to be someone who's never played PGR before looking at the PGR system and being like, what the fuck is going on? I'm going to be honest, it's a little overwhelming. Even now, I still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Being straight up with you, I got no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Like, at all. I can see it. We're basically dying right now. This is what I have. And I do worry about people, as you all know, there's a lot of combos in Devil May Cry. There's a fucking lot of combos, both Dante and with Virgil, and they've managed to come up with a system using the pings to port over a lot of the combos and a lot of the movesets into the game, which is extremely fucking impressive. The downside is you're gonna have to learn a whole new system and a whole new way of being able to activate those fucking combos, which, if you've never played PGR before, is gonna be a tiny bit of a learning curve. But I really feel like after watching a tutorial, or, you know, getting from, like, the tutorial stages kind of show you half the picture. That's kind of probably what I would say. I would say the tutorial, that's my main critique, is the tutorials probably aren't as detailed as they should be, and I'll kind of show you. There is only Where are they? Where are they? There's the challenges. Where's the trials? This one. These ones. You only have like 3 tutorials, and it kind of shows you the core stuff, but it doesn't show you everything. It doesn't show you how to use every single ability or every single combo. So you are going to be kind of like left to your own devices a little bit. So a guide will definitely help. Like there are a bunch of videos that you can watch showing you what to do, but that is something that I would say. But this is kind of a thing you have with a lot of gachas. I feel like it doesn't really explain the whole kits to everything. Simply play DMC 5. Exactly. Simply play the game and you will know what you're doing. But that is really the only downside to all of this, is there is a little bit of a learning curve, the resource management, everything like that. But gacha will be gacha. Gacha game is going to be a gacha game. But overall, I am so impressed with the authenticity they have when they're translating their characters from one game to another, and this just makes me so fucking excited for Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab when it comes down to Wuthering Waves. I just know now that if the devs love that series and they love that IP too, they're going to give it just as much attention, loving care as they have for this DMC5 collab, because they have been cooking, yeah, because they've imported a bunch of the movesets, the animations are so faithful, and even the model designs are really fucking good. The model designs are fucking amazing, like in all their forms. It looks so good, and I'm just so happy. Again, I haven't stopped smiling since I've been playing this so far, so this is definitely probably one of the best collabs. Like I don't know how they could make it better. The only limitations are from the limitations of PGR itself. Like, I've had people in my chat say, oh, I'm sad that the story isn't voice acted with the cast. And it's like, I agree, it would be really nice, but that's kind of how PGR has always been. It's always been more of like a visual novel style. So if that's not to your cup of tea, then you might, you know, not be too invested in the story. But for a punishing Grey Raven collab, I don't really know what more they could have done. I really don't know what more they could have done. I feel like adding more characters is really the only thing. Give us Nero, goddammit. You know what I mean? Like, it's been so much fun. So I'm thoroughly excited for what they're going to do next and how they're going to do it. And bro, look at these models. Look at these models. It's literally like they gave them the 3D files for like the normal game. That must have been what happened. They must have given them like the assets, because they've been so good, and in this like more anime style as well for them. I think it works so well. I do. Both Virgil and Dante, like the detail in the clothing, look at it. The detail in the clothing is just so good here. All on Unity engine, by the way. Some games could never. No, in all fairness though, like it's been so good, and Kuro has absolutely now set the bar, not only for like games that they make, but for how much care you want to put into your collab stories. This has been absolutely so good. And for the specific role, arguably Dante's the best character of the game for the fire damage dealer. Is that true? See, I'm not someone who's looking at this from a experienced player's perspective. I'm looking at this from like probably like a new player perspective coming into PGR for the first time. You'll be given 2 characters who are pretty good. They're pretty good, and they're gonna set you well if you invest in them, especially if you're doing what I've done and triple S the fucking Virgil. Okay, you're gonna be sound. You're gonna be sound. So you know what? This has absolutely been a W from Kuro Games, and I'm excited for what more they have to do. Chat, what would you give? What are you guys giving the collab? Let me know. Are we gonna give an S, SS, or SS plus? Come on, smoking sexy style. Let me see the ratings. 9 out of 10. Ignition, Firestill, Lucia better. Def gonna download it. 7 out of 10. Y'all should be downloading it, okay? If you haven't already, give it a try. Give it a try if you're a fan of Devil May Cry. And see, they've changed a lot of stuff in PGR to make it more succinct and streamlined for players to pick up, and you'll be able to power through pretty quickly. You'll be able to power through pretty quickly to get to like decent points, and the story is pretty good as well. So this is your chance. Come play PGR. Come play the new Devil May Cry 5 collab. I'm shilling. I'm shilling full on right now. I'm not being sponsored to say any of this. I'm just very, very excited. I'm just very, very excited. excited. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. There's a lot of content creators that help you. Thanks so much. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be giving my updated patch review at the end of everything once I've done everything later on. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm live every single day on Twitch and on Kick. I will be playing PGR basically all week until I've done everything. Story included, all the events. So come on, hop along, have a really good time with me. I'm live around 11 a.m. every single day, UK time. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.